Hello everyone. In today's discussion, we are going to talk on a case study where I have chosen the concept of matrices from mathematics, which you have in your syllabus, to connect with memory allocations. To connect with memory allocations. So, because since you are a computer science background people, so I am trying to connect matrices with memory allocations. Any idea about matrices?
Matrix is nothing but the rearrangement of rows and columns under the brackets.
Very good. From the school level, you would have learned like matrix is nothing but putting elements into a grid where you have rows and columns. Okay, very good. Anything else?
Yes, I learned the matrix about it in the school and it's used in a lot of places.
Yeah, really. Matrices is a concept, is a tool which is used from generations to generations. So it is an old tool, but it has always its own vital role in various applications. So anything else you want to share?
Being a computer science student, how it is used for asking.
So very good. So being a computer science stream person, he wants to know how we are using. You are telling sir, we are using matrices in memory allocations. How it is used and what is the kind of importance we have in this. Very good. So in matrix, what happens? Usually we put elements into rows and columns in a matrix. So actually each and every element in that matrix has its own label. Am I right? It has its own allocation. First row, first element. Second row, first element. Third. So each one has its own name and its own labeling. Am I right? So this is how similarly we have memory allocations where if you add data into the program, if you add the whatever you give inside the computer, it goes and gets stored. Am I right? We have types of memories, primary, secondary memory, lot of things are there. So this memory, what it does, if you give a data inside, it goes and it gets sticked in a particular location. It has its own address. So in future, if you want to call that back, you can give that address so that even you can say file name, for example. If you give that file name, it goes and get its back. So what happens is this memory, it stores the data in a form of grid. In programming, what term?
Programming is an array.
Yeah, very good. Array.
Indices.
Very good. Array is the right term where we use programming, where we use in programming. So it gets stored in different partitions. So in recent times, again, lots and lots of data is getting stored. So now what happens? Suppose if you are going to remove some certain data which is not needed in future. So if you can delete it, am I right? If you are going to delete that, again there is space is created in the memory. Am I right? So like kind, whenever some data is removed, so there a memory space is created and again you store, again it goes and it pastes itself in the area which previously it was loaded by something, now it is removed and again it gets sorted, so again a new thing goes and stored inside. So again we use a concept called pigeonhole concept. In that concept what we say is, suppose same kind of concept, suppose if you have n number of spaces, but you have n plus 1 data to be stored. Can you get my point? There are n number of, suppose you have 10 boxes, but you have 11 things to be stored. So what you will do? We call it as a pigeonhole property, where we say, suppose if there are only 10 holes, there are 11 pigeons, birds to go inside. Obviously, in any one of the hole, 2 has to go inside. Am I right? In the same scenario, we can try connecting with the memory allocations. So what we can do? In that such kind of scenarios, what we can do? Suppose if that one memory value is coming out, one data stored is coming out, suddenly we can put that memory, the new data into that. Like kind, we try to replace things so that our memory can be rightly utilized, so we can avoid the unwanted space when wasted. Can you get my point? So that is how we plan. So likewise, matrix and its connected different types of properties and tools are getting more useful day by day into this programming field, into this memory allocations. Okay. So in this modern you can say modern computers, wherever you go, matrix is the part which you can never come out from. So this is a very important concept. Okay, so I think you can go more into matrices. You can, nowadays we call math, in mathematics we have linear algebra. Again, it's a kind of matrix concept. Again, we use more into machine learning, AI, artificial intelligence, and data science. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.